Okay.
Hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another video for you. Azeroth is a big place with lots of secrets to uncover, including hidden vendors. Some of them just serve as a convenient way
I know
to
like
collect your
2 of
eggs,
these, that's about
and
it.
others hold expensive and rare patterns that can net you a pretty penny on the auction house.
Ooh.
Categorizing what is a hidden vendor and what isn't is a bit tricky. For me, it's anyone that can't be found in a main town or questing hub. Just random NPCs located behind hostile territory or in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, what?
Nonetheless, I thought it would make for an interesting video to go over these for you, so let's get into it. So, not really in any particular order. First up, we have the Defias Profiteer.
Does he sell like rogue
Explorers
stuff?
in Moonbrook are rewarded with this vendor, who sells you some nice leather boots for the level, and also the alchemy recipe for the Warrior's Rage Potion.
I need to use those more often.
Be wary though, as the inn is packed with plenty of bandits to stand in your way. Next, we have a rather popular one, and that's VL. This is an imp vendor who's especially important because he's needed for the quest chain for the epic warlock mount, the Dreadsteed. He sells the Elementium rod that they need for a quest.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of money.
Some Grom's
and
blood,
2 Felcloth, holy shit.
in limited stock.
I didn't even know that.
Just in case anyone is new, when you see a number in the top left of the icon, that means that there's only a limited amount that anyone can buy, so you have to be quick. These cost 80 silver each, and depending on your server, these could turn a profit. For mine, they go for around 2 gold, so it's something worth checking out.
I thought Felcloth was worth a lot more, actually, more than 2 gold.
Or something. The Grom's blood can also turn a profit, again depending on your server, so use your own judgment there.
Okay.
And next, we have one for all of you engineers out there. The Mithril Mechanical Dragonling is a handy trinket that serves as a pet summon, but the only way to learn it is via a recipe. Hidden away in his little engineer hut in the hinterlands, you can find Ruppo Zipcoil, who sells this recipe for
It's pretty fucking crazy.
And right next to him is Gidget Zipcoil, who sells you the Iron Feather Shoulders recipe for leatherworkers. Something noteworthy for recipes in general is that even if you don't need them, typically you can earn some gold by reselling them.
Yeah, you just buy them and resell them. There's no reason never to buy
There's
some.
a market for lazy people who don't want to make the trek out there, so it can be a nice and easy way to earn some extra gold on the side.
That's me, by the way.
Just park a level 1 alt near one, then fill up your bags once every few weeks, and send them over to your bank alt to sell.
Yep.
Speaking of Dragonlings though, next up we have the normal mechanical Dragonling schematic.
Where the fuck is that?
Blunderflame. You can find them hidden away here.
Oh, I talked to that guy the other day.
From Veil Zone.
When I was leveling.
Another good seller in the auction house.
On my
here,
rogue,
if you
wow.
go to the trouble of picking them up.
Forgot all about this
As you
one.
can see, on my server, it's an average of 8 gold for a 1 gold investment. And right next to Naz Blunderflame,
you're just printing money.
Naz Blunderflame, his brother. He sells another engineer schematic, this time for the Deadly Scope. Anyways though, next up we have Blistick, who can be found in the abandoned 2-story building right here at Raven Hill. This guy's rather helpful
that's with all
for
the
this
spirits,
level because
right?
he sells potions.
Yeah.
Pretty beefy ones, in fact, so a handy tip is to always check for him when you're doing your questing here. And for your alchemists out there, he also sells the recipe for the
That's
Shadow
really
Oil.
good.
Another neutral vendor
That is
here
really good.
is Broken, who can be found in the middle of nowhere atop this wall.
What the fuck?
Again,
I've never
another
seen
handy
this guy
vendor
before.
because he sells you some nice potions for the level.
Wow.
And also the Frost Oil recipe for alchemists once more.
Okay.
And since we're in the area, I may as well talk about Zixel. This guy is a bit less hidden as he patrols around a rather busy area. He'll barter between South Shore and Terran Mill, and also take a pit stop at the ruined tower between the 2 towns.
Okay.
So, not the most hidden, but he's still rather important because he sells a buttload of crap. A few belts for any casters out there, some offhand orbs, an enchanting recipe.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. I might actually go here and buy this guy.
For the 8-slot red woolen bag, earth and leather shoulders pattern.
Holy
for leather
shit,
workers,
dude!
And most importantly, the goblin jumper cable schematics for engineers. Oftentimes, he'll be out of stock on the cables specifically, since it's a rather popular item for engineers, so it might take a few tries.
Wow.
And another handy one is Chris Legace, who can be found a bit to the east, just outside the northern wall of the Durnhold Keep. Any rogues, hunters, or druids will definitely want to pay her a visit, as she sells some really nice agility and stamina gear. And with Durnhold being a semi-popular farming spot, it's just a quick and easy way to empty your bags without having to backtrack all the way to town.
That's actually it's a really good point. Like, honestly, one of the biggest things about this is the fact that you can just sell your shit to these mobs. Like, and that way you don't have to go all the way back to town. That's even better, in my opinion, than a lot of this other stuff. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these items are really good too.
Heading even further east though, for the Horde only, we have George Kendart. Again, just handy for offloading your vendor trash, but any leather workers out there will want to grab the green leather armor pattern. The armor itself is kind of crappy, but it's used as a reagent for the not crappy green iron halberd, so it still fetches a pretty penny.
I had that back in vanilla WoW.
Especially since he's rather out of the way. And
little old Asmongold. Walking around with that chest piece, dude, that felt so good.
Assistance of super out of the way vendors. Well, not so much for the Horde, as you just buy them from an NPC named Balai, who can be found in the questing hub, Brackenwall Village, in the Dustwallow Marsh. But for the Alliance, it's a little more out of the way. You need to head to the Stromgard Keep in the Arathi Highlands and find the NPC, Deneb Walker. When heading into the keep, just keep taking rights at every fork in the road, as you see here, and he'll be tucked away in this garden.
Oh, yeah!
He sells you the book to learn first aid up to 225, and also the recipes for the heavy silk and mageweave bandages.
Wow!
He also sells a bunch of reagents,
holy
some potions
shit,
considering the zone, and also
it's
some
so crazy.
scrolls. One of the more important.
I haven't thought about this stuff in years.
And next,
that's what's so cool about it to me.
Only. Located right here in the middle of nowhere in the wetlands, you'll find a couple. Frad Swiftgear, who sells a couple of engineer patterns, the Minor Recombobulator, and the lovingly crafted boomstick, as well as other engineer supplies. The Gerald
I think buying potions while you're leveling is probably the biggest thing.
This has some resale
at least
potential.
to me it is.
But heading inside the nearby house, you'll find Wenna Silkbeard.
Actual world
She's sort
content.
Of the equivalent
Can you believe
of
that?
George Kendart for the Alliance. She also sells the green leather armor pattern for leather workers, as well as the red whelp gloves. You can also buy the azure silk gloves for tailors, some nice leveling gloves for mages here.
I guess so.
And you also have a bunch of armor. Some of them are good, some of them are crappy. Just pause the video if you need to here. These shoulders are rather nice, since green ones are quite rare at level 25, and with strength and stamina no less.
Oh wow!
I wonder what Joe would have to say about these.
Oh, what the fuck? Those are really good.
Out of stock though, no worries, because you do have a second chance. It's just in a trickier spot.
Yeah, those are really, really good.
The northern edge of the zone is the elite-infested Dun Modir, and inside the inn to the left near the back of the compound, and going inside and looking behind the bar, you'll find the Dark Iron Entrepreneur.
I talked to this guy the other day on my road.
Items, including the same shoulders, some nice pants, and some decent one-handers, which may or may not be worth it for you. And even some heavy dynamite if you need some AoE damage on the fly.
That's good.
Heading on over to
I need to get my engineering leveled up. I still haven't done that.
The Superseller 680 and the
I'm trying to log in.
1000. These ones are kind of tricky because they're timed to an
walk around,
escort
right?
event.
Yeah.
There's a caravan that periodically runs from this location to the south to this little hub in the north. When it's in the south, the Superseller 680 will spawn with it, and when it arrives in the north, the Vendertron 1000 will spawn. The 680 sells you a crazy amount of stuff.
Wow.
The recipes for the accurate scope, jumper cables, and ice deflector for engineers. A bunch of cooking recipes, including the Dragon Breath Chili, which is quite popular. This gives you a chance to breathe fire on enemies for some extra damage.
It's 50 DPS, it's not a lot.
3 Tailor recipes. Enchanter's Cowl, which is nice because it's a green level 28 head, which is rare at that level. And also the Dark Silk Shirt and the Crimson Silk Cloak. As for the Vendertron, this sells you a bunch more cooking recipes and some handy potions for the level. Here's a rather interesting vendor though, and that's Augustus the Touched.
We'll see if I can log in.
You can find him tucked away southwest of Strathholm, located in this house inside of Terradale. To open him up as a vendor, you have to first retrieve his recipe book from the nearby inn. Once you do, you gain the ability to sell stuff to him, and also buy the Mystery Box. This costs 8 gold.
A crazy grab bag.
50 to 55-ish green inside, and it's typically not worth it, and you'll net yourself a loss most of the time. Unless you get lucky with the auction house or something. He's still a handy vendor if you forgot to clear your bags.
So he sells loot boxes.
Cowardly Crosby is also a pretty important vendor because he sells part of the pirate cosplay set. Just south of Booty Bay.
Everybody knows where this guy is. Everybody knows where this guy is.
And he sells you the pattern for the Admiral's hat. And no need to worry about reputation. He's a coward after all. And
he's a pussy-ass bitch.
No matter how much his faction hates you. And next up, we have one located in the Swamp of Sorrows. Being an already out-of-the-way zone, this is a vendor that few people know about. But here you can find Masat Tander. He's rather important though, because he sells the green dragon scale breastplate recipe for leatherworkers,
I need to get
as well
that.
as a couple of beefy stamina cloaks.
I need to get that for my
I
leatherworking
believe
skill,
these
dude.
are decent
I'm
starter
just hoping I
cloaks
get
for
that soon.
twinks in
That'll
the
be
30
great.
to 39 bracket. I don't know a lot about that though, since I'm not into the twinking scene,
That's good.
both in-game and in real life. On that awkward note though, I think we'll call it a video there. Kind of random, I know, but throughout my leveling, I've run into a bunch of these
Okay,
secret vendors,
dude.
and I just thought it was interesting to share, I
Okay,
guess.
dude.
I forgot just how many there are.
I'll link
This
you guys the
is
video.
just scratching the surface.
Oh, wait, what the
I
fuck?
could definitely return to this
Oh,
in the
just a
future
sec.
if you guys would like.
That was
guys,
weird.
So just let me know.
All right.
I hope you found the video helpful though.
There's the video
Like it
right
if you
there.
liked it, and I'll see
It
you
just
in the
came
next
out,
one.
so make sure to give it a like.
Peace.
It's a good video. It's really
Farewell
relaxing.
for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.
There you go. We'll go down at the bottom, and I'll take a look, and I'll see what the comments are. Where's the girlfriend vendor? I'm asking for a friend. If I find it, I will let you know. Yeah. I don't think there's a girlfriend vendor in Azeroth. Sorry. Sorry. It's unfortunate. Doesn't happen. I do know. Yeah, I know where it is. Okay, let's see here. I don't know a lot about that though, because I'm not tweeting anything. Okay, I once saw a hidden vendor selling Lucky Charms. Hee hee. It's the video, dude. We watched that before.